Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan recently commissioned Turkey's latest state-of-the-art submarine, along with a helicopter carrier, new frigates and more than a dozen other warships under construction. These are part of Erdogan's drive to make the Turkish Navy among Europe's largest.
It serves Erdogan's political agenda of exerting influence overseas, from Qatar to Somalia to Libya. So that fits his vision. For Navy, that means a greater role in the defense of the country, which is redefined, no longer territorial defense, but forward defense, from overseas.
Turkey has military bases in Qatar, Libya and Somalia, with which it has a naval agreement. Ankara says its naval expansion is part of addressing growing regional threats and helping meet its NATO commitments.
When you're looking ongoing picture, all the conflict points is around the Turkey in Black Sea, even though in Mediterranean and also Red Sea. As a result, we can say that the Turkish modernization of the naval forces benefited for the NATO and security of the Western allies, and enlarged the security of the oil and also transiting the freedom of the navigation.
But Turkey's growing naval prowess is causing concern among its neighbour, Greece, which has a number of territorial disputes in the Aegean and Mediterranean seas. Israel too is expressing concern over Turkey's naval expansion and the deployment of military drones or UAVs, unmanned aerial vehicles, in the Turkish-controlled north of Cyprus.
I think that some of this greater Navy involvement and the greater military involvement in northern Cyprus, this UAV base in northern Cyprus, some of these things will also be directed against Israel. And it doesn't mean, again, that there will be direct confrontation, but it does mean that it's something that the Israeli army has to calculate.
Greece, too, is modernizing its navy, citing the Turkish threat. Turkish analysts say Ankara is concerned over Israel's growing naval presence in the eastern Mediterranean.
It's a vicious circle, because Turkey built a new navy in response to those emerging threats. Now its neighbors are facing threats from Turkey's naval building. That's what we call arms races, And arms races do not end very well, unfortunately.
Turkish shipyards are working at full capacity to meet the country's growing naval demands, which analysts say will likely only add to its neighbours' fears and suspicions over Ankara's intentions. Dorian Jones, VOA News, Istanbul.